Hey guys, if you're on, first of all, happy Friday. Show my manners. If you're on, leave me a comment. Give me a like or a love. Hopefully no one has blown away yet because it is super windy out there today. Just making sure I'm connected. We're going to be making a super simple, quick and cute project that you guys can use for some upcoming events that are coming our way. We have Teacher Appreciation is May 4th. And then we also have Mother's Day coming right around the corner. So you could use this cute little pouch for either one. So I left in the comments on my business page, I left the measurements that you would need to make this project. Hi Deborah, happy Friday. I'm having a little bit of connection problem with Facebook, so thank you for commenting because Facebook is not being very kind at the moment. It might be the wind, I don't know. Might be because it's Friday, not sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and if it starts working, then we'll use it. If not, it's okay too. Just have to share it later. No, it says I'm not connected to the internet. Ugh. Okay, anyway, so like I said, I had left in the comments on my business page the supplies that you would need. And this is a super quick and easy project. So you need a piece of designer series paper that is 6x7. So this is it's working for me. Okay. I think it might be on my end. I'm not sure. Facebook is not being my friend right now, but that's okay. We're gonna just keep going. So a 6x7 piece of designer series paper, then also a piece of cardstock, which is 3.5 by 7 3/4. And you guys are like, wait, is this new paper? Well, of course it is. It is from the new catalog that will be going live on May 4th. So if you need a catalog and don't have a demonstrator, or do have a demonstrator, that might be me, and need a catalog, let me know and I would love to send one your way. So lots of great new things. We also have a paper share and a ribbon share. So the paper share is a great way to get the new designer series papers. Okay, so these are actually little, I said they'd be perfect for Mother's Day or Teacher Appreciation. So let me show you what's inside. This is what we're gonna make today. It's a little tea bag holder, okay? You could also put, it could be a money holder. You could put a gift card in here. And you guys know, what is Dory gonna put in hers but chocolate? So it also holds the Ghirardelli squares very nicely. It's a little bulkier when you do the chocolate, but you have your twine to help hold it together. But this is a great way just to, you know, let somebody know that you're thinking of them, or let someone know that you love them. So we're gonna get started with this one. And we're using the new ink colors today, okay? So you guys get to see Soft Succulent. This is Soft Succulent right here. You get to see, I haven't memorized them, Fresh Freesia And then this one on the end, the dark one, is Evening Evergreen. I really like this one too. So, and then I'm going to use Pale Papaya for the one that I'm making for you today. So you get to see a little bit of a mix of the colors. And I'm going to be using a new set, okay, just to give you a little sneak peek. And you can see I borrowed it from Mrs. Reed because her name is on it. It's called Hand Penned Petals, and the designer series paper is part of that suite as well. Okay, so we are going to, ooh, we just had a little standing ovation back there. We're gonna get started. So I'm gonna move these aside, and you're gonna have your piece of 6x7 designer series paper. And let's go ahead, and you're gonna need your scoring tool for that. And like I said, you guys are welcome to stamp along or score along with me, or you can kind of kick back, relax, and then watch the video later and make your projects then, if that's what, you know, is most comfortable for you. So here we go. I have my Simply Scored, and I'm gonna take my short side, which is going to be my 6-inch side, and excuse my reach. On this side, I am going to score at, whoops, half. You have to hold that a little bit. So it's a 1/2 inch. And then the other measurement is 3 1/4. Okay, so 1/2 and 3 1/4. Then we're gonna turn it sideways. So this is gonna be on our 7-inch side. And this is going to be 3 1/8 by 3 7/8. And that's it. Okay. Then you're going to take your designers, or not your designer series paper, your cardstock. And here are 2 of the other new in colors. This is Pale Papaya. And this is our Polished Pink. It kind of matches my nails just a little bit. So I coordinated my nails with the live stream today. Just kidding. All right. So you're going to take this, and this is your 3 1/2 by 7 3/4. Okay. You're going to score this at 3 1/2. Let me show you my bone folder. And 4 1/4. Okay. And then you will just fold that. Use your bone folder to smooth out your edge. So the nice thing is you can cut several of these and, you know, kind of do a little assembly line, and you can make a lot of these at one time. And you can put inside of them whatever you would like. You can also leave them empty and just have them handy. Sometimes it's nice to have these little things handy because you never know when you're gonna need a little something something. So, you know, somebody might show up, not as much anymore, but somebody might show up and you might realize that, you know, you need a little gift, or, you know, someone's having a bad day, and who wouldn't love to be handed 2 pieces of, or 2 Ghirardelli chocolate squares. So I know that would brighten my day a little bit. So so there are your front pieces, or your kind of like your little book. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put these aside. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work with our piece of designer series paper, and on the one side where the 1/2 inch score mark is, we're gonna turn that down, and we are going to smooth across there. And then you're gonna have that piece in the middle where you have scored, and you are going to just smooth that over with your bone folder, okay? Then we are going to take the adhesive of your choice. So you could use our Stampin' Seal Plus. You could use tear and tape if you have it. And you could also use Tombow, the liquid glue. We call him Tom for short. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to use tear and tape. The nice thing about this is you can get this right up against the edge, Okay, and then you just, when you get to the bottom, you just tear it. Hence the name tear and tape. And then you're gonna peel the backing off, and then you will simply just fold it over. Okay, and then I'm gonna run my bone folder down the edge on both sides. Okay, and then you're gonna have the two score marks here. These are gonna be your 3 and 3¼ and 3½ inch marks. So, and I'm gonna score those two, not score them, I'm going to fold them. I already scored them. I'm going to fold them with my bone folder. I'm gonna fold it over and just smooth it out. I'm waiting for Dorothy and Toto to fly past the window here in about 3 seconds. But anyway, it's so windy. And so basically it's another little book, but there are pouches, okay? So what you're gonna do to make it easier for you to put your tea bags or your chocolate squares, whatever you would like in there, your money, you are going to take a punch. If you don't have a punch, a circle punch. You can also use a die. That was kind of like confetti all over the place. And you can just place a portion of a die, a circle die right there, and you can cut it out that way. But so it gives you kind of that little, you know, that thumb spot, so you can get a good grip on whatever goodness is going to be in your little pouch here, okay? So I am going to use my pale papaya, okay? And I am going to place, just get a little bit of placement here, all right? You can use whatever adhesive you would like. And for this one, I am going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. It's just a little bit easier. It rolls out really nicely. And then you don't have to worry about removing the edge from the tear and tape. Okay, so we have all that. We're gonna turn it around and go this way. All right, so we have everything is adhesed. That's a technical term. Okay, so I'm gonna pinch this together and then I'm going to set it right on top here. So that will give me the equal sides. All right, then I'm gonna take my bone folder. Bone folders come in handy for a lot of things, and I'm just gonna spread it out. Okay, just like that. And then you fold your little book, and you can finagle it a little bit because, you know, you did just put 2 layers of paper on the inside, okay? And there is your little holder, okay? So like with the little tea bags, this is my favorite kind of tea. It's green tea kombucha. And it even kind of coordinates with the designer series paper. We have the greens. This one's kind of a granny apple green, but you can slide your little tea bags right in there. Okay, so there's your little booklet. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my twine, and this is just regular white twine, okay? And I'm gonna put this on first, and then I will add my other elements on the top. Okay, so this will keep it closed. And I'm just gonna tie it up towards the edge here. Okay, just like that. And I'll trim it in a little bit once I decide, you know, what I'm gonna decorate it with, okay? So the next thing I have is a piece of 3¼ inch square Whisper White, and that's gonna go right on top, and that will cover up my twine, okay? So you don't want people to see your twine. You don't want your twine showing, okay? I would say something, but I'll keep it rated G for everyone. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put this right on top here, and you can untie it just so you have it have it flat, okay? And you have your little piece there, okay? Then you're gonna take a piece of your designer series paper that you used on the inside, and you're gonna put that on the outside. And that is gonna be 3 by 3. So I am going to cut a quick piece because I forgot to do that. So I'm just, like I said, it's gonna be 3 by 3. It's a 1/4 inch smaller than the piece that we just used of Whisper White, which is, I keep saying Whisper White, which is basic white, and that is 3 by 3, okay? So you're gonna take your designer series paper and see how it adds that nice pop of color to the front, and it brings everything together. So again, I'm gonna use my Stampin' Seal Plus, okay? Just like that. And I'm gonna attach it. Thanks, Deb. I hope everyone's enjoying this quick and cute project. All right, like so. So we can stop there, but we have this beautiful new suite. It's called, and the stamp set is called Hand Penned Petals. And these are the beautiful stamps that come in the set. So there are 2 that have dies. There's this one that is more of like a spray, and then there's this one that has the stem and the flowers. Okay, so I'm gonna add this one to the front. And of course, I'm gonna use dimensionals. You guys were wondering where the dimensionals were on this project, weren't you? I know you were. So I have the mini dimensionals sitting here next to me, so I'm gonna use those. Okay. Just like that. And if you guys want to share this video, I would greatly appreciate that. Since Facebook isn't letting me share anything on my end, I would greatly appreciate any shares, likes, loves, hearts, anything. So I'm going to take these off, and I think I got all of them. Yep. And I'm just going to add this right to the front. Okay, so it gives it a little bit more of the 3D element there. And I have to show you guys something else that is brand spanking new. And these are our new Stampin' Blends. And they come with our, they don't come, but they're coordinate with our ink colors. So these are the Pale Papaya. And then I have the Soft Succulent. And you can hear them because they have never been used before, okay? So we're gonna use these for the first time ever. So you can see you have a light and a dark, so you can blend. You have a thick side and you have a thin side, the pen tip side. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the light. Whenever I blend, I like to use the light first and just go around. You're like, Dory, you've already attached that to your project. Well, I know, but I want to color it in for you guys, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So you have your, I was going to say stems, but these are actually your leaves. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so there are the leaves. So I started with my light. Thank you, Deb. I greatly appreciate that. And then I'm going to come in with my pen side. And you can see Stampin' Up! Kind of takes the guesswork out for you of how to highlight. So you can come in where these marks are, and you yourself can look like a little Picasso or a Bob Ross or whoever your favorite painter is, or whoever art person. And you can come and you can kind of go over the tips and make the tips a little bit darker, and like that. And we're gonna come in here like so. Okay, so you can see the variation very well with that one. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with our Pale Papaya. This is such a pretty color. I'm not sure you can get away with this for skin tone. It might be a little orange, but it is just a really, really nice color. So So I'm gonna color all my flowers in with pale papaya, just because that's what I have right now. And like I said, I'm starting with my light, and then I'm gonna move on to my dark. And I'm just mimicking, I'm glad that word came out okay, mimicking the designer series paper that is behind this little tea bag holder. Okay, just like that. All right, so there's my light. So I'm gonna come back with my little pen tip, and it makes it so much easier to fill in, highlight, whatever you feel the need to do. Okay, and go around in a circle, just like that. And do the centers. All right. And if you want to, like, you can come around the edges here of the petals. Okay. And if you want to highlight, it's completely up to you, but you can see how it definitely makes a difference when you kind of highlight the flower there a little bit around the exterior. Okay. But these are your flowers, so you could do whatever you want with them. But don't forget to add the Stampin' Blends to your wish list, because on May 4th, thank you, Nancy. Happy Friday, thanks for joining me. I hope you're not blowing away down there in Baltimore. I said I'm sitting here, you know, crafting, and I'm waiting for Dorothy and Toto to go past the window. So, so there is the little tea bag holder, okay? And here is let's show you the different colors, the in colors. So we have the pale papaya. We have the soft succulent with some of the new designer series paper. We have the fresh freesia, okay? And I would do the same with all of these. So this one, I would probably use my image here. Yes, so windy. And add this to the front. Color this in using my fresh freesia and my soft succulent. I want to say so succulent, but soft succulent. And then this one, I would use my polished pink and my so succulent. So I'm not gonna color for you right now, but I will color these and I will post them on my my page later, so you can see what the finished projects all look like. But that is your little tea bag holder, or if you're Dory, your chocolate holder. Okay, but these would make great little favors too. Graduations coming up. You know, just anything, Mother's Day, teacher appreciation, give them some chocolate, give them some money, give them a gift card, whatever. But these are perfect way to give that little gift and let someone know that you're thinking of them. And you could even add a little sentiment on here too if you wanted. I think they're beautiful without, and I'm the stamper that I don't put sentiments on things until I'm ready to give them or send them, because depending on who you're mailing a card to or you're giving something to, and you know, kind of your relationship with that person, it depends on what you include on the outside or the inside. So so again, today we used something new. I gave you a little sneak peek. It was the hand penned petals stamp set and some of the new DSP. So here are some cards that I have made. They just need sentiments, but it shows you larger versions of the designer series paper, and this is absolutely gorgeous. So don't forget, we have a paper share that you can order until May 3rd, and you get 144 pieces of the designer series paper for $40. It's a great way to get all the paper, designer series paper, that will be in the new catalog. and you can see what your favorites are. And then if you are so inclined, then you could order your own 12 by 12 pack as well. But it's a great way to make projects and cards and use it for card fronts too. So if you're interested in the paper share, you can contact me. Again, it's $40 for 144 pieces of designer series amazement. And that way you can have all the new paper from the new catalog and get started on your crafting. So, and here again are the new ink colors. So you're probably gonna wanna add those to your wish list too. So just a little sneak peek, a little tease today. So I hope everyone enjoyed the project, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope you will come back next Wednesday and stamp with me soon. Have a fabulous weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.